Elizabeth on YouTube. It's time for another item on my bucket list. This item is going to more cultural events in the city. I live so close to a really awesome city with lots of cultural events, and we all do. And I don't take advantage of that nearly enough. So this past weekend I went to see Cyrano. It was really well done. It also had the benefit of being First Friday, which meant that there was free alcohol for over 21s. Yeah. Well, 21 and overs, I suppose. Yes, that would make more sense. So I went to see Cyrano. I actually had to go to see it for my theater class, and everybody else had to pay $15, but fun fact, the Arden Theater in Philadelphia, if you want to see, if you are a student, you have valid student identification, 5 minutes before a show starts, you can try to get student rush tickets, and they only cost you $5. So on a day like Good Friday, when no one is at the theater, it's really a great opportunity, and I got to see a really cool show. They actually did Cyrano with only 7 characters, and it was a new translation, so they had like hilarious, more colloquial terms that got used, like new guy, and when I was sitting there watching it, I was going, some of my guy friends would absolutely love this because it was just so good at being a show that was relatable. Instead of so many times you go to see old shows, obviously this one was originally written in French, and I think not long after Molière, so like it was it's definitely an old story, and it's one of those stories that like I had passing familiarity with because of Wishbone. And so it was just really well done and just really funny, and the staging was awesome and the set was beautiful. Apparently they've used the staircase that they used for this before, but it was like wrought iron and just with 2 spiral staircases on the side, and it was almost a theater in the round. It was 2 sides and then front and then stage in the middle. And it was kind of foggy, so the whole time it was just kind of that dream atmosphere, which was really interesting. And then for part of it, for time lapse, they had fake leaves fall from the ceiling, which was just so cool. And then the back of the set was all mirrors, because it's all about like the image of Cyrano and who he was, and like how his physical self, like how he saw himself and how other people saw him, and it's just like a whole story about mistaken identity-ish, sort of. And it was just really well done, and I highly recommend it. I think it's still on for another week or so. So if you are looking for, especially if you're a student, a really, really solid show, really wonderful new translation, you should completely and totally go. Liz, I know it is your day technically today, but since it was Easter and all that, and I didn't upload for like 6 days, 5 days? 5 days from my day that I was supposed to upload, I'm sure you will be hopefully more punctual than I, but definitely more punctual than Miss Emily, who has not posted in a little while. We are nearing the end of our season, so we girls need to talk about what's going on in the next season. I will see whoever I see next whenever I see you. Bye!